Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome to the Wandering Cloud 3.0. The real random quiz continues. So if you haven't subscribed the channel, do subscribe the channel. And here you go with the quiz with Monoswini and Shubhamoy. So Shubhamoy, here's the stage for you.
So before starting the quiz, let me inform you the rules regarding the quiz. The quiz will comprise of 20 questions. Each question will be of 10 points. So the 12 points will be 200. And you have to fill the answers in a Google form attached with the video in the description box. So you have to note down the answers in a paper or in a WhatsApp or any notes and then fill it up in a form and you have to submit it before 9 p.m. So after 9 p.m. any responses won't be considered. So the quiz will be continued by Monoshini Mr. Devnath, and so Monoshini, please continue the quiz.
Thanks, Shubhamay. So, I guess the rules are clear to all of you. So, let's proceed to question number one. Uh, okay. So, in the screen, you can see a picture of a flower. So, just you need to give a term that relates this quiz with the flower shown below. So let me tell you something. It was in the opening question of Wandering Cloud 1.0 that we conducted a few months before. So just you need to relate this picture of a flower to the, well, I can give you a clue to the title of our quiz, that is Wandering Cloud. So just you need to think. And another clue is that it's about a poem or something in that literary sort of areas. So I guess it's enough time. Okay, let me wait a bit more. Okay, so I think that's sort of enough of time for this. This is really a very simple answer. It doesn't deserve so much of time and all. So I think we can now proceed to question number 2. Okay, so here's the question. He is an internationally celebrated South Korean film director who made movies about people on the margins of society that often included shocking scenes of violence against women. His career was touched by allegations of sexual misconduct. In 2017, an actress accused him of forcing her into shooting a sexual scene against her will. However, he remains the only South Korean director to have won top awards at the three major international film festivals. Those are Cannes, Venice, and Berlin. So you just need to identify the famous South Korean film director. I guess the most clicking clue of this question is the third one, that he won all the three major international film festivals. He won awards in Cannes, Venice, and Berlin. So you need to just write the name of the South Korean film director. And I would wait for a few moments and then we will proceed to question number 3. So now it's enough of time. Let's move to the next question. That is question number 3. Question number 3 is right on your screen. The earliest appearance of Dash in English is from 1803 in a travelogue of a British clergyman. Dash is thought to have derived from bread baked on hot pebbles in ancient Persia. So basically, you need to fill up the gap, and obviously, from the clues, you can understand it about a food item. And here some other clues. Dash is cooked in a tandoor that distinguishes it from roti, which is usually cooked on a flat or slightly concave iron griddle. Milk or yogurt may also be used to impart distinct taste to the this food item. So basically, we just need to fill up the blanks, and it's really an easy one. It's a common food item. We all have consumed it many a times, and it's really easy. So so let me wait just for a few seconds. Okay, so that's enough time for this simple question. Moving on to question number 4. Okay, so it's about mathematics. It is first of its kind in the history of mathematics. Though it is a table, but it is not a set of numbers in rows or columns. Some historians, however, claimed that it was an adaptation from the astronomers and mathematicians of Greece. The values of the table are in Sanskrit codes. So you just need to guess this. And as you can see at the below, there are some numbers which may help you to guess it correctly. Those are 225, 224, 222, 219, and so on and so on. And the last three digits are 37, 22, 7. So you just need to guess what is being talked about here. It's about mathematics, definitely, and all of you have heard about it. It's a quite what to say, popular term. You must know this. So I would wait for a few seconds more. Okay, so here we go on to question number 5. Question number 5 on your screen. Okay, so here something is being talked about, something is being discussed. So these are some clues given. The first clue is it's a Disney animated feature film. Next comes uh, Academy Awards, BAFTA Awards, Grammy Awards, etc. So these are to be. Acha, pause, Dada. Can we do it again?
हाँ कर दो restart कर
Okay,
दो.
okay, okay, okay. Okay, so here's question number 5 on your screen. So something is being talked about here. Definitely a film is being talked about. And these are some clues given. First is it's a Disney animated feature film. Second is it has won many awards like Academy Awards, BAFTA Awards, Grammy Awards, etc. And the next clue is very crucial. It will help you to guess the film in a second. That is Two Royal Sisters. You just need to name the film. It is not a sequel. And the song sung by the elder sister in the film, which won both the Grammy and the Academy Award. The title has something to do with 0 degrees Celsius. Okay, so it's really a very easy one. We all have known about this film. It was much talked about, and as it's an Disney animated films are really always the topic of discussion. Those are not for children, not for adults. We all see this, so you have to guess this correctly. And just look at the last clue, that is the title has something to do with 0 degrees Celsius. That's the vital clue. And as it's a very easy one, so I won't waste much of the time here. We shall move to question number 6 now. Okay, so here comes the next question. Okay. The earliest mention of X was in a report by R.B. Pemberton. X was founded by Captain Thomas Fisher in 1830s. According to a theorist, Fisher chose X as the administrative center because of the strategic location of X, its accessibility from sea let, availability of land and labor, approach routes to neighboring hills, and prospects of riverine commerce. You just need to name the town X. Here comes a clue from my side. It's a town from the state Assam, the state where both me and Shubhamoy live. So you can say it's sort of like a tribute question. You just need to name the town X, whose descriptions and some clues have been given to you on your screen. So you just need to guess it, or if you know it, then it's pretty good. If you don't, then you just need to guess it. And as I said, it's a town from Assam. So okay, now just wait for a few seconds more. Okay, so I guess we all are ready to move to question number 7 now. So here comes the next question. It is basically a play by Y. X is a play by Y, written in 1948 and produced in 1949. Y described X as the tragedy of a man who gave his life or sold it in pursuit of the American dream. X features a traveling salesman who realizes himself a failure as a father and a husband. Y won a Pulitzer Prize for X. Name the play X and the American playwright Y. So the question is simple. You just need to identify the play which is written by Y, and the main plot of the play is being described here. It's a tragedy of a man who gave his life or sold it. It's about a traveling salesman, and this is the vital clue. And even the title has something to do with this clue. X features a traveling salesman who realizes himself a failure as a father and a husband. So, okay, so let me wait for a few seconds. It's about the hardship which the traveling salesman faces in to pursue his dream. So you need to just guess the play. And okay, so I think enough of time. Let's move to question number 8 now. So here the question comes. X was a political and military genius who overthrew Rome's decaying political order and replaced it with a dictatorship. X banned driving carriages on city streets during the first 10 hours of daylight. X was stabbed many times during his murder, but the physician determined that only one stab wound was fatal. So you need to identify X and grab your points. It's really an easy one. It's really an easy one. X was like immortalized in a play written by a very famous playwright, a very famous literary character, and you have to guess it correctly because the third clue is really the clicking one. X was stabbed many times during his murder, but the physician determined that only one stab wound was fatal. So the play written by the famous playwright, the famous literary character, had one sentence relating to the stabbing. And okay, so that's all. I should not give you much clue because it's really an easy one. It's really an easy point to grab. So I think we should move to question number 9 now. Okay, so moving to question number 9. Okay, so here comes a film X. It's sort of a recent film which has been praised for brilliant action sequences but also criticized for excessive violence. X has also received negative reviews from a particular Asian country for showing it in an inaccurate manner. X is based on a graphic novel with the central character being a mercenary. You need to identify X and you need to identify Z. Okay. So the clue is title of the novel and also the setting is a lawless city named Y. The film has changed the setting of Y to another city Z, and Z is nothing but that particular Asian country which has, criticized the film for showing their country in a negative manner, in a negative light. So you have to guess these also because it was quite a sensation. It released in an OTT platform, and I should not give you some clues more because it's really an easy one, and if I tell something about it, then it won't be a question but it would just be an answer. I would really spill out the answer. So you have to concentrate on the second clue, that it has received the negative reviews from a particular Asian country for showing it in an inaccurate manner, and it's a sort of a recent film. It released in an OTT platform. And okay, so enough of question number 9. I think it's time for us to move to question number 10. So moving to question number 10, the Indian government approved the mission in a meeting of the Union Cabinet held in September 2008. The mission had been scheduled for March 2018 initially, but was first delayed to April and then to October. The mission was finally launched on July 2019. However, it could not have a successful completion. The question is simple: what mission, which mission is being discussed here? So just go through the question once again, and you can crack this. Trust me, you can crack this. Just read the clues again and again. It's an easy one. And okay, so I will wait for a few seconds and then I'll move to question number 11. Okay, so now moving to question number 11. So here comes a show which was inspired by real life newspaper articles. This show follows the story of a senior analyst X in the fictional cell of the National Intelligence Agency. X is an ace intelligence officer and also a dad struggling with a teenage daughter. You just need to name the show being discussed. This show is really a popular one. I think most of us have seen this. And in certain places, certain newspaper articles were also shown to us in the screen during the show. It's not a recent show, but recently its second season was announced. So I should not give you much more clue. It's really an easy one. You can grab the points very easily. So I think we should move to question number 12 now. Okay. So here the next question. It's basically a railway station which is situated at a very high altitude. It is in the Himalayan hill region in one of the eastern Indian states. This is a major clue. It is situated in the east of India. The name of the station matches with a monastery located there. In the common language of the state, the pronunciation of the name suggests slip. So you just need to identify the station. And okay, so here comes another clue. So here comes a clue and also a question. What do some tourist literature falsely claim about it to give it a particular stature worldwide? The claim is, however, uh, true, but only within the spectrum of India. So you need to identify a station which is situated in the east of India, and the name of the station matches with a monastery located there, and the name of the station in the common language of that particular state, it means sleep. Just identify the station, and you also need to specify the claim which some tourist literature claim it to have, but it doesn't have it worldwide, but it has it in India. So I will wait for a few seconds more. Okay, so I think we're ready to move to question number 13 now. Okay, so here comes the picture based question. Which OTT platform is connecting them and how? So below are the four pictures of four persons who are very, very infamous in India. So you just need to connect them to a OTT platform, and you need to say how they're connected. So it's an easy one. It's again an easy one. These are easy points to grab. So I won't wait much here. We will move to question number 14 now. Okay. So we are discussing about a particular thing which began as a research project by two PhD students. Its name came from a misspelled word. The name signifies that it has a capability of giving really large quantities of information. This is a vital clue. You need to think. You don't need to think much. It's an easy guess. It's a thing which we use every day, every second. So you just need to tell what is it, what is being discussed, and also you need to specify the misspelled word. Okay, it's really an easy one. We use it every day, every time. So it's an easy guess. I won't give you much more clues because you can get this point. So now we'll move to question number 15. Okay. Z named his son X-A12. However, the name was deemed illegal under California law as it contained characters that are not in the modern English alphabet and was then changed to XA12 in Roman. This drew more confusion. XH is not a letter in the modern English alphabet. The child was eventually named XAEA12 in Roman, with X as a first name and AEA12 in Roman as a middle name. Identifies Z, Y is in news currently. And again, this is really an easy one to guess. I mean, this name is like a meme material over internet, so you can easily guess this. And recently Z is in news currently, and that is known to all of you. So I know you will get this answer in the speed of light, so I won't wait much here. We will now move to question number 16, and here it comes. You need to fill up the gaps. A dash is a covert agent. In popular culture, dash appears in many books, video games, anime, comic books, etc. Legends say dash can control the 5 classical elements. In maximum cases, dash were hired by X. And the final clue, Hattori Hanzo is not a dash but uses similar techniques. You need to fill up the blank and just give who are X. And this is also an easy guess. I mean, if you see, I mean, there are many cartoon shows too on this particular topic, on this particular characters. And okay, the last clue is really vital. There is a cartoon show, and you can relate this to the last clue. And I won't say much here. I will accidentally tell you the answer. So now let us move to question number 17 now. Okay, so it's again a picture based question. Just look at the picture carefully, and now listen to the question. Far is an indigenous painting style of the state of Rajasthan that depicts the narratives of the folk deities of the state. Mostly the stories of the folk deity X and the Gurjar warrior Y are depicted on furs. Give X and Y. So you need to identify the deities who mostly are being depicted on furs. It's a art form from the state of Rajasthan. So as it is a picture based question, you just need to look carefully at the picture and you just need to connect them. So you need to know the art forms of India, right? India is really a very, like, it's a land of diversity and land of various art forms, and those all the art forms are somehow unique, somehow relative, somehow always, like, you need to know about them. It's our land and we need to know all our art forms, and you just need to name who are the deities who are depicted on furs. Okay, so enough of time. Now let's go to question number 18. Okay, so here comes a road which is paved with yellow bricks, begins in the heart of the eastern quadrant. It functions as a guideline that leads all who follow it to the road's ultimate destination, the imperial capital located in the exact center of the entire continent. According to a local legend, the road was derived from a road paved with yellow bricks where the author spent summers. So just you need to name the road being discussed here. And I will just wait for some seconds here. Just read all the clues carefully and you just need to guess it. If you know, that's great. If you don't know, give it a guess. And okay, so here we go to question number 19. Okay, so here comes a film. It was screened in the International Film Festival of India. It's a bilingual independent film. It deals with the brain drain in the technological society. Let me now give you some more hints about its plot. It's a realistic satire on the obsession of going abroad. This is the debut film of a very famous director and is based on his own experiences as he is an US returned. So you get a major clue from this line that this film is about going to US, going to abroad and life there and the dreams and aspirations which people have, which youth have while going abroad, etc. And now it's the last hint. It's not a Bollywood film. So you need to guess the movie. And I can give you a clue here. We all have seen before starting of any movie, we are given something like it's completely coincidental. If you find any character based on real life, these are all what to say. These are coincidental match between the people and the real life character. But before the screening of this movie, it was written like that. This film is based on real life incidents, and any similarity to real incidents are completely incidental. Okay, you just need to guess the film. It's really a good film. You need to watch it. So now we come to the last question of Wandering Clown 3.0. It's again a picture based question. You just need to identify the band which is performing. I can give you a clue as it's the last question. So it's a band basically originating from Bengal, West Bengal. So you just need to identify the band who is performing. This is a legendary band from West Bengal, and it's sort of famous in India wide. And so you need to guess it correctly. And okay, so here we come to the end of our Wandering Cloud 3.0. Thank you all for joining the event and making it a successful one.
So thank you, Shubhamoy, and thank you, Monoswini. Thank you, all the viewers. And you have to submit your answers in the Google form given in the description within 9 p.m. And thank you for watching. Do subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. That's all from our side. See you. And do join us in the answer video that will be posted at around 9:30 to 10. We'll be informing you.